Well, you could potentially appear right in front of Tiamat, yeah, but there are far scarier people to appear in front of than Tiamat.
Yes. Very, very scary. All right, so I do have several things. I do have several things for you, for helping us learn the portal and about the mute button about the demon.
Probably not.
I mean, what kind of enemies are you fighting in the lightning war?
Fire genies.
Fire genies.
Yes, Ifriti and fire elementals.
Perhaps these raise water spells will help you out.
How the fuck will that help?
I'm trying to get rid of these, man. I'm sorry.
There's literally no water kills my people instantly. All the methods would die.
Perhaps lower water to get rid of water.
There's no water there.
Okay.
There's literally none.
Okay. Would you need some?
Do you know what a plane of infinite lightning is?
It's a plane. Okay.
He says, "You know what I really need? I need some paintings, man."
Oh, we have just that, Phil.
You can't have my one. Shall we go back and steal it off Celius? I want to do that.
Spivey, could you do that for us? Just go into the throne room and just steal that stack of paintings. Could we?
Think so.
I mean, the portal's still open. I suppose I will just walk through it back to the place where we came from.
Well, the portal would be closed by now. It'd be closed by now. But you could just go through the portal that's here, right?
Yes.
You've been there before, so.
Yeah. So you need paintings, huh? Phil, just give.
No, he doesn't need paintings.
Perhaps one of these castings would conjure elemental. Would that help you in the war? Conjure one of your kinsmen to you?
It's like, oh yeah, let me just give you, these shackles so you can get some slaves. Huh?
So that's a bad idea.
Okay. I can give you... Does vile venom work on Ifrit?
No. They're made of fire.
Well, can you use this massive axe that I have?
Actually.
He kind of looks at the axe and he's like, yeah, probably.
Oh, well. Shit, dude. Well, we'll check in on you. If you want that axe, that's yours.
He will take the axe.
The very happy lightning genie. That'll turn the tide of your battle. Lightning.
We don't have to consume anything. No, genies don't have to eat.
Goodbye, Mordax, axe +3.
Danny will take it. I mean, he can't actually no. Like, he's probably his size large, right? Yeah, he probably can just use it.
So he can go off. All right. So, I suppose that's. Thank you so much. We'll check in on you in a few weeks.
Says, please don't.
It's too bad. I'll see you later. Bye.
No. I guess you just send him back into the middle of a battle.
But he'll be fine.
But he has a weapon now. That's badass.
Yeah. He's probably gonna win the war. He's probably gonna do pretty well in that war with an axe.
Woo.
Well, sadly, we had none of those. All right, so
it looks like we're all almost dead.
We can teleport as far as we can up north towards Caledonia using this portal now, as far as I know.
Well, we still need to take Atoll with you.
Yeah,
anyway.
we still need to go get Atoll.
Oh, we'll just teleport to Atoll's lair. Where is it? Oh, he's probably out back. Yes.
He's outside of the palace. Yeah.
I suppose we'll go get Atoll then.
He won't fit in here.
Of any size, a portal of any size I want.
He won't fit in here.
Yeah, but
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, yes. The portal can be of any size, but not the other plane is fixed. Never mind.
And also, you asked for a ring that could make a portal of any size, but that doesn't mean that it can.
Fine.
Otherwise, you could just be like, I want a portal of infinite size and duration. Ah! You know, and just eat the whole world. Like, no.
Of infinite size and duration. Just eats everything. Well, I suppose we're now Anne has done detracting from the side quest, and we can now detracting from the actual adventure, and we can actually go do stuff.
There's no such thing as detracting. The whole point is for parties to do things. But yeah. So,
So I suppose.
Are we rested and healed? This would be a good place to do it, right?
yeah, I mean, I guess you guys could sleep, and rest up in this shitty demon prison cell place instead of the palace
Yes.
if you want.
Yes, a good
I
place
mean,
to
aren't
rest
we
is
Kingslayers
right next
in
to
the
a
palace? I don't
giant
know.
Demon.
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah,
how
but
long
news
we can
hasn't
wait.
really got out about that yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then just go back.
Yes.
So, yeah, I mean, everybody can spend enough time resting to get back to full. That's fine.
All right.
And let's go to the next area. Woo!
Yes. Teleport. Oh, we'll get. I guess we'll ride.
Yes, you guys kind of come outside and of the palace. Atal says, greetings! It is good to see you all again. He seems pretty
Hi,
happy.
it's all. Woo!
Says, yes,
Yeah.
I hear we are going to new lands.
Atal?
Yeah, another part of your kingdom.
He says, yes. It shall be glorious. Slowlius tells me I should give you guys a lift to the capital.
That
And I'll
would be
be
fantastic, sir.
going my own way to find a lair somewhere.
Ooh.
Somewhere nice and warm, hopefully.
Oh yes. That would be. Yeah.
So let's get going.
Alright, so, I'm assuming you guys just all get on his back, unless there's anything else you guys want to deal with before you go.
I mean, I need to get supplies,
I
like
mean,
arrows and stuff. I don't know. I need potions. Like, I don't have any potions.
I just want to
Oh,
say bye to Mommy.
Yeah, I mean, mundane stuff like arrows, Solis will just give you that stuff from the armory.
Oh, okay.
So if you just want normal arrows, that's fine, or anything like that.
I don't think we can get enchanted arrows here, right?
Not for free, no.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want them for free. I was gonna buy
You
them.
So,
I wouldn't mind buying a couple potions of healing.
Yeah, I want some potions of healing and like as strong of plus arrows as possible, like sheep arrows.
Can anybody hear me?
I hear you,
Okay.
Spidey. Yeah, I mean, you could buy some +2 arrows. I suppose it'd be like 1,000 gold per quiver. No, it'd probably be more than that. Probably be 2,000 gold per quiver.
How much is in a quiver?
12.
12. Okay, I'll buy 24 plus 2s.
Okay. And the healing potions are just the cost that it says on the handout.
unless I'd like to ask Slolius for the absolute that railgun spell he has.
Oh, yeah, he'll give you a scroll on it, but it's incomprehensible to you right now.
Yes.
So,
Yes. So I think we're
All right.
Let's see. I'm gonna buy 2 extra healing potions.
Okay.
Thank you, baby.
You said they're 800 apiece, right? All
Did
right.
you wash these?
Whatever it says on the handout, yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, so
I'm broke again. Yay!
so you guys, get on the toll's back and you begin the journey there. It's going to take you guys about a full day, like 24 hours, to actually get there. And as you're starting to approach, it's starting to get dark. And a toll kind of says to you guys, as you're flying, says, I'm going to drop you guys down in the countryside. If that's okay. Don't think
Sounds
it'd
good.
be... I don't like the hustle and bustle of city life, I've decided.
Thanks for all your assistance, sir.
Says, it's what I, the great Atoll, does.
Does he have any potions of healing for sale?
Wait.
Atoll.
Slowliest did.
Slowliest does, yeah.
How much?
It's on
On
the handout.
Oh, cool. I'll just buy some then.
You're not paying attention, Dracus.
Sorry, I was putting the baby down. He's finally gone to sleep.
I'm having technical difficulties with my map. Alright, you guys will have to pretend that you landed in a nice meadow. Because it is not loading. And, he kind of tilts his wings down so he kind of crouches down so you guys can get off and gets his wings out of the way. And you guys can see the city of Ephrantis, not too far off. I'll move you guys to the continent map so you can see what I mean. Okay, still technical difficulties. So you guys are just to the west of Ephrantis. Only a stone's throw away. It's starting to get late as well.
So we'll just stroll our way into Frantis then.
So it's like a nice, it's quite like a big, it's similar to London, I suppose is the way to put it. It has like a big river going through the middle, and it's very densely populated. The sort of on the west side of things is a lot poorer compared to the east side by the sea. And the same goes for north versus south. Like the south is a lot richer than the north side of Ephrantis.
Oh,
So
Scotland as well.
So the northeast side is like banking.
Yeah, so that's where like the palaces and things like that, and the banks are there, and a lot of the big like trading guilds and things like that are on the northeast. All right, here we go.
So we'll look for an inn then, since it's getting late.
Sure. So there's one kind of just near the outskirts of Ephrantis that you guys can easily reach. If that suits.
Sounds good to me.
Right. Alright, it's called Fogmead Tavern.
Mine at home had like a darker brown through the middle, and Mel said
Yeah,
yours
let me
wasn't.
just...
Is it rotten all the way through? 'Cause it shouldn't be.
Wow.
How bad is it? 'Cause there's
Yeah, it's
another
like some
one.
kind of mold.
I can get you the other one. Throw that one away.
My lord, you guys are quite a ragtag group these days. There's a lot of you. Let me just... So you guys kind of, turn up at this quaint little tavern and stable and lodging combo. It's, pretty late. It seems like quite a nice, quaint place near the outskirts. This is kind of a rough area, obviously, because you're in the east. So you'd expect, booze and rooms to be cheap, but cheap usually means cheap. So not quality. But nonetheless, it's probably one of the better places you could stay, given the area. And it's kind of like out in the, you're not quite so far into the city yet that everything's like industrialized and paved over. There's still like some grass and stuff growing around here, like on the grasslands.
Never mind Hordron. Look at Phil.
Yeah, you guys should all be back to full now.
That's what I was pointing out.
Yeah, I guess Phil did a barrel roll off the dragon
Thank you.
when he dismounted. Got off a little bit too soon.
Well, now I know. We're gonna have to now. I'm Jesus' head. That's a trip. Because that was like the nicest one on the outside.
Hello, Fogmead Tavern, full of fresh targets.
Oh dear.
Tell them all you have AIDS.
Now that I've got AIDS,
Alright, so I'm assuming you go and you swing the door open.
I knock. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm just gonna push the door in.
Yeah, so it kind of opens up to this nice, warm, open tavern area. And you can see a bunch of people in here. So over by the fire, you can actually see a bunch of bullywugs. And they're just kind of sitting around, like, chewing on their food noisily. And one of them is just sitting, staring at the fire, like, amazed. And they're, like, being really loud and obnoxious. And you can see, like, the bartender, this quite attractive young woman who seems to run the place. And she's, like, pinching the bridge of her nose, looking at the bullywugs. And as Hordron comes in, they all turn around and they're like, "Ah!" And they all just run towards him and start hopping around him, saying stuff that none of you guys can understand. Except Hordron, of course. Over here, you can see there's like an older gentleman. He's got this big two-handed sword kind of resting against the table. And there's a young man sitting across from him. And they're kind of having a chat. Right as you come in on this table here, there's this ginger-haired sort of. He looks quite like clean and well dressed, and his armor is very well suited. And he has this big two-handed sword as well. And right now he seems to just be like writing on something, like making notes. And he's like got some gold in his hands, and he's like counting it out. To the right of you guys, you see like a bunch of I don't know what a good description is. They're kind of like rough, wearing leather armor. They're all armed, and they're sitting pretty quietly at their table, eating like a late dinner. There's another man sitting here at this table. He's wearing kind of all his armor and weapons are nice and clean, but they look worn, like he's just come from the front lines or something. And he has this great big maul kind of sitting on the chair next to him, and he seems to be just like sipping from a mug of ale. And up here you can see there are a bunch of guards sitting at the top table, just got off the late shift, and they're having a drink as well. And then up behind the bar, there is the owner tending to the bar.
So is it like midnight or something?
It's sort of like 10 p.m.
Okay.
So it's definitely dark. But as Hordron steps in the bar, all the bullywugs hop over, and they start hopping around him, and they keep trying to get him to come over and sit with them, and they keep handing him fish and things like that.
Smelly.
Well, I guess he could sit with them for a bit.
Cool. Yeah, they seem pretty happy about that, and they start to get even more loud and obnoxious as now the Hordron is here.
Oh, yay, a bunch of chaotic evil people in the corner by the fire.
I mean, for bullywugs, they seem to be doing all right. They could be
Right.
a lot worse.
Raping and pillaging? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, and there's a nice fire in the corner, so everything's cozy.
So this is just the bar, not the inn.
This is just the tavern.
Yeah.
There is the lodging to the right.
Where do we sleep?
Oh. Hello, sir. That's quite a nice mall you've got there.
Yeah, it does seem to be quite an intricately made mall, actually. Very, very fancy now that you look at it more closely. But the guy just kind of gives you a gruff look and says, it's too late to deal with this, and he just leaves and heads out into the lodging.
Well, goodbye.
Yeah, he just kind of brushes past you and doesn't really regard you.
Let's see if I can... Well, hello.
Hello, barmaid.
Let me fucking roll reaction. What do you think the penalty for AIDS should be?
Spirit.
Hello, my
That'd be like
name's
minus
Abigail.
comment.
I run this place since my father passed away the other day, unfortunately. How can I help you?
Oh. I'm sorry to hear about your father.
She says, yes, there's a terrible plague going around, and unfortunately, he caught it. I buried him just out back a few days ago.
Well, how many rounds will a gold coin get me?
She says, 3 rounds at least, if you're buying for everybody.
All right. 3 rounds for everyone.
All the bullywugs. I guess Hordron, does he translate that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All the bullywugs go, "Rah!" And then they come over to Spivey, and they start hopping around Spivey as they take the beer, and this guard kind of comes over and he says, thank you, lad.
I'm just gonna
Might I
hop over the bar real quick to get away from the bullywugs.
You're gonna try and hop away from bullywugs? That's their game, man.
I'm gonna say weeha and jump over the bar. I'm assuming that means something important in bullywuggish.
They all go quiet and then they just nod and head back to their seats.
I get this like scared look on my face and draw my dagger and just hop over.
Yeah, I just realized your token is really small for some reason. Alright.
Oh.
Yeah, Abigail is like, what are you doing? You can't come back here.
Oh,
Why? What, with that knife?
sorry. Those bullywugs were doing weird stuff. I'll just go back now. Thanks.
She says, yes, they've been here for the past couple of weeks, but they're good customers, so I tolerate them. You know, they always pay up.
So, sir, I've just purchased 3 rounds for everyone at the bar. I mean, everyone in here.
He says, yes, I came to thank you and ask for your name. I'm a guard here in Frantis.
Oh, I'm Mr. Halifax.
He says, hello, Mr. Halifax. You can call me Gordon.
Gordon the Guard. Oh, interesting.
Yes. Well, Town Guard is my official title, but Gordon says, do let me know if you have any trouble running into some miscreants. Kind of gives you a thumbs up as he heads back with the beer. Gives it to all his guard buddies. The older guy here is like, oh, none for us, thanks. He's far too young to be drinking. Which I suppose seems like a strange thing to.
So why would he be in a bar?
During this sort of age. Well, it's a tavern, really. So, but also in medieval times, everybody would drink. So, except so you would assume that attitude is, you know, quite upper class because they can afford to drink clean water all the time, right? So. But this gingerhead fellow will definitely come up and shake your hand, Spivey says, thank you for the drink. My name's Harim.
Harim. Interesting name. Do you come from far to the south?
Says, no, I come from the west.
Ah,
Far to the west. What was once what was once part of the Tordo Kingdom is now owned by the Giants.
I'm Mr. Halifax. I come from the kingdom to the south.
It's just the kingdom to the south? Where's
Yes.
that?
It's in Meridan?
It's just I've never heard of Maradan.
Oh. Oh. It's this whole other
Is it?
country.
Is it far south?
No. No, it's not. It's just the neighboring country to the south.
Do you how did you get past the mist?
I don't
They say
know.
that anybody that goes in there never returns.
I didn't see any mist.
He goes, well, I must be confused. I'm new to these lands. I traveled here from the west. I don't really have much to my name. I'm trying to make a living for myself here as a mercenary or adventurer. I was recently hired out
Oh?
to a group of adventurers.
Where are they?
Oh.
Says, they have a warehouse, a converted warehouse they stay in near the river.
Huh.
Ah. Smugglers.
Perhaps we should go meet these adventurers.
He says, yes, at Wednesday at 5 p.m. GMT. He says, well, I'm sure you'll run into them at some point. Thank you for the beer, and he'll head back to his seat and continue counting his money.
Yes, of course. Horim, Horim. Compliments from Mr. Halifax.
Says, and I won't forget them.
Good? Good? I guess? Hmm.
Also, I put Darrell down in his human token, which I'm assuming is
Yeah,
what you'd want here.
of course, yeah.
Although there are a bunch of bollywogs about, so it might not even be that taboo.
So I slowly walk over towards this table, widely avoiding the bullywugs.
Despite your attempts to widely avoid them, one of them manages to like slip a fish into your hands.
I don't grip it. I just let it drop to the floor.
The bollywog just
And
picks it up and eats it anyway.
I shake the stench off and just sort of wipe it on the outside of my trousers. And then just go and sniff my hand after I'm done wiping it and just keep walking.
It was a cooked fish. It was fried. It wasn't just like a raw fish.
Oh, okay. Like deep fried and breaded?
Not breaded. It was like just like you would cook it over a flame, like literally just fried.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I let it drop to the floor. Yeah.
The lack
And
end.
the bollywog just picks it up and eats it anyway.
Okay.
So, as you come over, these two are kind of wrapped in conversation, and then the older guy says, and then I finally dealt the giant the killer blow and fell to his knees. Claimed his loot. It was a mighty day.
Your grandson.
He says, yes, that's a very good guess, sir. He is indeed my grandson.
I can see
who
the
might you be?
family resemblance. I'm I'm Mr. Halifax.
It's nice to meet you, Mr. Halifax. My name is Derek Hastal, and this is my grandson, Bonti.
Bonti. So I hear you're quite the giant slayer. Mr.
In my
Hastal.
youth, yes. Alas, no more. I was just regaling my grandson here with tales of my past. He's keen on becoming an adventurer, you see.
So you're retired then?
Says, oh yes, I was granted knightship by King James.
Oh, the author of the Bible. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, how long did you adventure?
Says, must have been for about 10 years. It's not a business you can do for a long time, you understand.
Yes. I've been adventuring for myself for almost a couple of months or something.
Year and a half now.
Year and a half.
A year and a half, yeah. It depends if you include the time in the abyss as real time, because obviously
Oh,
it was
right.
it was like a couple months for you guys, but it was only like a couple hours
In real time, yeah.
in real time. Yeah. Says, well, that's good. Maybe you can give my son, my grandson, a tip or two here. And Bonte seems kind of embarrassed, but
So there we were.
Yeah.
No shit. Balls deep in the abyss. Surrounded by red sands as far as the eye could see. Sky red as blood. The only terrain surrounding us were giant boulders and lakes of molten iron. Lightning struck across the sky as we were surrounded by a bunch of demons. Demon hounds, and demons that looked like xenomorph aliens that would dig their tongues into your skull and steal your wisdom. And great big fat demons that wanted to steal your soul and rape you like a small baby. Gigantic wolf-like demons that wait a minute. And I look over to I look over to Xavier. Wait, he's outside. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the breeze. Yeah.
So I look around for Xavier's and I don't see him, and I was just like, wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind. But yeah, we barely got out alive. The end.
Bonte looks scared. He's kind of sitting back in the seat. All we could eat for days and days and days was gruel from this stupid fucking spoon.
I also made gruel.
And don't forget about the walls with humans in them, and the floor is made of flesh that bleed.
Oh yeah, the walls that bleed, made of human flesh.
Didn't Anne eat some of it?
That
What?
Anne ate
Some of the wall?
You were very tempted, but I don't think that ever actually happened.
Yeah, no, I was
It
gonna
happened.
try and bite
Almost
it.
ate. Almost ate. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
The
think
end,
somebody
the
might have
end,
given
the
it a
end.
lick.
Yeah, I actually take out like some 9-inch like claws from the Uradezu and sit it on the table before Spivey. Give him a thumbs up and walk back to my seat.
Make
Where
a
I'm still-
saving throw versus paralyzation as you get them out.
So, little kid, you wanna be an adventurer
Falls
too?
over. Clunk.
That's actually a pass, so you're
It
fine.
passes? Okay.
Yeah. High is better, don't forget.
Alright. Anne goes, don't touch it. I scratched myself. But that's
Auntie
like,
says, well, that sounds really exciting, but I was hoping for, maybe less exciting adventuring. Like, maybe hunting some bandits or some goblins or something.
We did kill a bunch of dirty dwarves.
Well, the
Wow,
8
that's a
people.
long time ago now. Oh boy.
yeah.
Yeah. The cannibal dwarves, yeah. Is that why?
They were man-eaters.
Oh my god.
Even the
Granddad,
damn dwarves.
I don't know if I want to be an adventurer anymore. And the old man just looks at Spivey like, the fuck did you say?
Oh, sorry, old man. And I slowly walk away.
It's alright. He just says, God damn it.
God damn it, not again!
Scarred him for life.
I think I'll just remain unemployed, Granddad.
We found much gold and magic items of power. He will live in his grandfather's basement until he's 55.
Playing World of Warcraft.
Oh my god.
Grandpa better have some potions of longevity so he can stay around and take care of him.
Oh man.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, old man. Bye.
Maybe your
Spike
grandson
was
would be
just
better
like,
suited
well,
to a
I'm
life of
about to done
gambling.
here. Gets up, leaves.
Let's dip.
Let's dip.
Casually scarring people for life.
We all mad dog them as they leave. Nodding slowly.
And we didn't even get a chance to tell him about vampires and liches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ones that would have instantly killed you.
Yeah.
The lich that could instantly strike you dead from anywhere on the planet. I speak aloud. Very, very. Yeah. Shit.
You might not want to say that out loud.
Oh.
Yeah, also there are stables over there, so I suppose Edward should be here as well, right? If I can find Edward. God knows where his token is at this stage.
Sure.
I guess you guys would have, like, somehow persuaded him onto the dragon.
I don't know.
Edward is like your most prized possession, isn't he? I don't know if you'd
He's
leave
my
him
best
behind.
friend.
Oh yeah. Don't I have the cat?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
you do.
Do you guys want to deal with that cat now and see if I can?
If
What
you
happened
can
to the
what?
Behemoth.
Okay. So in the
Here.
morning, Phil, I'll need you to memorize a certain pre-spell called Moment or Call Upon Faith, preferably both. Something like that, so I can give it to the cat, so it'll have a higher chance of surviving. Because it might just straight up kill over and die. But if it doesn't, elemental. Well, I can hope.
I mean, you also have like 9 scrolls of elemental.
Yeah, of conjure elemental, but having having an actual elemental would be really cool. Like, we can conjure it for a while, then they get pissed and start killing you. But this one's here forever because that lich is a dick.
Well, it's like 1 a.m. by now, probably.
Yeah, so we'll have to do it in the morning when Phil memorizes the spell. So we'll get like you'll get moment. Would moment work or Call Upon Faith work?
I don't see either of these in the purple worm thing.
Uh,
Tome of Magic.
yeah.
There's so many
First,
books.
Call Upon Faith is a first level spell in Tome of Magic. Moment is a second level spell in Tome of Magic. Man, I'm having a lot of problems with my maps right now.
You think it's a roll 20 thing?
Yeah, I do. I keep getting disconnected. I don't know if you guys are getting that as well, or if it's just on my end.
I'm not having any issue.
I was getting disconnected from Roll20 a lot yesterday during my game, where it would say,
Yeah.
you've been disconnected from the server, blah, blah, blah. And then it would just go away after a couple of seconds.
Yeah, that happened the other day when I was in my Saturday game as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I'll learn moment and call upon faith then.
Yeah,
Yes.
in the morning, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you might be able to persuade Abigail to let you keep Gregory in your in one of the rooms, but I doubt you'd be able to persuade her to let you keep Fluffy in one of the rooms, or Poe.
Well, I've slept in
Lucky.
worse conditions.
Or she says, well, just yeah, Lucky's fine. Lucky's just a cat.
It's a really
As
big
far as
cat.
anyone else
Just
knows.
checking.
Do you have like a stable or something?
Yeah, the stable's over here, to the left.
Cat
There's
table.
a whole map for it. Got a whole
So
little
can
building.
we?
Yeah, they
I'll
can stay in the
just-
stable. So we have to ask the stable master, see what he says about it.
Okay.
See if he's willing to look after whatever the fuck that is. Find some dog.
I mean, I'm saying I'll hang out with them. Like I'll sleep out here with them. In less than comfortable conditions.
I mean, we'll have to go ask him.
Where is the stable master?
In the stable.
Oh, he's actually in the stable? Okay.
Probably. Yeah.
So you kind of open the big stable doors, and you see a guy kind of hammering on horseshoes over here. And he turns around and says, "Ah, hello, my name's Danny. What the fuck is that?"
This is my dear beloved pet, and I need a place to sleep.
It's like a giant rat thing.
Ah, she's a sweet baby. And I pet her behind the ear. She starts flicking her leg. She'll
I
cause no
guess-
problems. You mind if I stay here?
I mean, I guess that's all right. I'll have to charge double though. I think I can find somebody to watch her for you.
Well, I don't need anyone to watch her. I just need somewhere to stay.
I need
A roof over my
I
head.
need somebody to watch her.
I'm gonna stay here with her.
He's kind of like, and he's not going to eat any of the horses, right?
Will not eat the horses. I'll make sure of it.
I guess that's okay then. I'll have to ask for the pay up front though.
All right. However
Two
much it
gold.
is.
2 gold per
Okay.
day.
We're only gonna be staying a day, so. Is it just 2 gold for me, or 2 gold for all 3?
2 gold for all 3, sure. And you
Okay.
can take a stall. It's like I won't be filling up your trough with feed though.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope that's fine.
I'm gonna take the biggest one.
Sure. And I don't know if Phil wants to keep Gregory in the stables as well, or if he's just going to take him.
No, he's
Good.
bringing Gregory with him.
Sure. Are you guys going to get rooms?
The stable master sees me as I start camouflaging my stable.
Yeah, he's like, whoa. That won't be necessary.
I've been living in less than amicable conditions the last decade or so.
Yeah. So I suppose Abigail said to spy for you. It's getting quite late. Do you think you lot will be getting some rooms? Even the bullywugs will be turning in a moment, and they're nocturnal.
Yes. Yes, we will. Just far away from the bullywugs.
They stay in the river, so
Oh. So we'll be staying in beds.
yes, that's fine. She says, it's usually it's about one gold per room per night.
How many beds in a room?
We have some with double beds and others with single beds.
Okay.
We don't have that many rooms though. So they're only.
Darrell and I will be getting one room with a double bed with 2 beds.
There's none with 2 beds. There are
Yeah.
some that have double beds. There are some that have single beds.
Well, I'm not sleeping in the same room as same bed as Darrell, so I'll be getting 2 rooms.
All right. She says there are only 6 rooms empty.
Then 2 of them are mine, I guess.
So, very well. And she kind of hands you the keys. So, make sure you return those.
I give one of the
When you're
keys to
done.
Darrell,
Mhm.
and I just say, "Meet me here in the morning." Do 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 do. Where's the inn?
The lodging is over to the right here.
Oh,
Is there like a furniture store in town?
Yeah, or you can talk to a carpenter.
Mm,
So,
all right.
Spivey, as you're kind of coming in, and were you getting a double bed as well?
no,
That's why
I didn't.
single
I didn't
bed.
say anything specific. I just said just 2 rooms because.
Oh.
So as you're coming in here, you see this huge black lizard man kind of stepping around the corner. You've never seen like a lizard man like this. He's about 7 feet tall, and he has like the head of a Komodo dragon. I suppose is the best way to describe it. And he's quite big. His skin seems pretty big and tough, and he just kind of trudges down the hallway and like he notices you, but he doesn't seem aggressive or anything. He just walks out and heads down the path. So here are your 2 rooms here.
I forgot about them here.
Yeah, you guys can go back and get him later.
Yeah, I suppose. How big can I make the portal? Is there like an upper limit, or is it just...
You'll have to test.
Oh, so I suppose I'll have to test then, huh?
Well, obviously, wishes don't have infinite power, so...
Yes, yeah. Perhaps I could fund it using my own magic. Sacrifice spell slots? I don't know. We'll have to see.
So the rooms are pretty nice, considering, how cheap they are. And they have fireplaces and beds and things, and they've got a little chest. Yeah, you're supposed to sleep under the beds. It's so annoying how it does that, how it just decides certain token.
Yeah, it's because they're on the token layer.
Yeah. Well, it's because the background is on the back. I don't like to have they interfere a lot.
Yeah,
Like, it's even more annoying when the background goes in front of the furniture.
right.
So I was having that issue before. I don't know if they fixed that. They probably fixed that a long time ago, but I still do it that way.
Oh, all you have to do is when the character tokens are not on the board, you just select all the tokens that you want to put onto the map layer, and then you click on to front. You right click on it and click on.
Yeah,
to
I know,
front.
but it still doesn't work sometimes, and it still sends them to the back. And it was really annoying. There's a bug. It was a bug on Roll20 that was around like 2 years ago. I don't know if it still exists, but
Yeah, it's still doing it. Yeah,
yeah.
But if you send them to the front, it won't do it anymore. Like you just
It still does for me.
weird.
Yeah, it used to happen to my campaign map. It was really annoying. So I just ended up if I could put it on a different layer, I would just.
Yeah.
So
No,
it
I
wouldn't
mean
happen.
no, I mean while they're still on the token layer, you send them to the front, and then you
Yeah,
send
I
them to
know.
the map layer, and it will put them over everything. Like on
No, I know, but then sometimes when you load up the map again, it just puts them at the back anyway.
Weird.
It's really annoying.
Hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. They probably fixed it. I haven't seen it happen for a long time, but
Yeah.
all right. So I suppose the rest of you will be getting rooms as well.
I prefer to sleep outside. Is there a nice tree anywhere?
Abigail's like, sure. There are trees here, and there's sort of you guys are near the edge of town, so you can easily go find a tree if you want to sleep in the tree.
I do. I'll be making my way out there. Thank you.
Okay, actually, I'll put a little tree down for you. How about that?
Perfect.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the gods my soul to keep. And if I die before I wake,
Are you praying?
I pray Dural my treasure to take.
He already took all of my treasure. Asshole.
I suppose Anne will take. Yeah, and I think Anne will just dip off to the plane. That's something that she'd probably do. Special snowflake and whatnot.
You just want to open a plane to an alternate dimension right here.
Not in here, but we'll probably like set the duration to be like 1 round, and I'll step through with me and Hausk.
Okay, so you're going to be sleeping in like the dungeon.
Well, I'd like to go visit like a furniture store, get like a cot, a bed, or a tent.
I mean, it's
Something.
cold and kind of. I don't know if you remember the description I gave you guys before, but it's pretty awful in there.
Mm.
There's like this terrible smell that permeates everything, and it's really cold, and everything's kind of slimy and dirty.
Probably smells like the inside of a
All
beehive.
right. We'll have to like
Yeah.
fix that. I'll get like.
And there's still corpses everywhere from when you guys were there before. So there's that too.
Bonfire.
Yeah, well, I'll have to get like servants to scrub the walls. Ugh, seems like a big old bothersome chore.
Well, I mean, you'd never really get it clean.
Clean cantrip.
Well, it's like supernaturally kind of dirty in there. Like, we can get it close. It's still be a
always
dungeon
gonna be nasty in there.
until we kill that damn demon and take control.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. But now we got this though, so I guess Anne will just sleep in a normal bed tonight then.
So rebellious.
Yes, a normal bed. Reject society.
Ew, normal bed for cisgender scum.
That's one of the personality traits I was gonna have for Anne, but I figured I just didn't want to do it this time.
I'm so triggered. Leave me alone in my safe space.
He was gonna be like a level 9 Tumblrista. It's gonna be amazing. But yeah, I guess I'll just run to bed for the night.
Sure, just one room or
I guess 2
double beds or single beds?
single beds. You don't need comfort.
Alright. Yeah, so Abigail will hand you the 2 keys. There you go. Those are your 2.
Toss that to Hausk and
I fully expected Anne and House to get it on in the same bed.
I mean, House does have 24 charisma, so I mean, you know.
He
You know
is
what that
one
means.
gorgeous man.
I should have just charmed the barkeeper. I keep forgetting that. He's like Squidward from that one episode.
Yeah.
Handsome.
He is more handsome than most gods. Like,
The most beautiful man you've ever seen.
yeah. People just lose their shit when they see him to the point where they just ignore him. Because they have to for their insanity.
I have to ignore him.
And what about Dracus?
Do what now?
Will you be staying in
Yeah, I already posted in chat several times.
Oh well, yeah. I prefer. If we, I mean, it's a voice game, so.
I didn't want to interrupt other people. He would have asked for the finest room and the finest food and requested breakfast to be delivered in the morning for him and Raja.
Abigail's like, sure, but we only have one kind of everything, so.
Bland. That's the only kind.
Well, then send out for better stuff, of course. I shall pay.
I don't have enough people to do that.
It's just me.
Then hire some peasant for a few coppers.
She kind of looks around and is like, that's pretty dangerous in these parts. She's like, I'll get you the best I can, okay? Will you be needing 2 rooms or just the one?
If one room has 2 beds, then we'll share it. If not, then we'll get separate rooms.
Yeah, but there's 2 double bedrooms left, so. There you
Alrighty.
go. I don't know what Fur's gonna do now.
Are there no rooms left?
Nope.
I'm gonna shack up with Raja.
Was this the whole town?
No, there are other inns and things.
Yeah, get some of that demon girl coochie.
I guess I'll go to another inn.
Sure. Further into town. Oh, let me just find it. Out in the market square, there is an inn called the Greenfield Inn.
Sure.
You can stay out here.
Cool.
I actually haven't finished this map completely yet. Oh, hey, over here.
Pharmaceuticals.
So you'd be staying upstairs in this inn here.
Where?
Top left, up here.
Okay, that guy looks a lot like Xavi.
Uncannily. Except I have a crown.
Oh, well, he's an elf with a bow. That's like the only similarities.
Racist.
So Phil goes, "Whoa, what happened to your crown, Xavi?"
Racist.
And the elf is like, "What?
What happened to your
What?
crown?
Who are you?" Oh, let me put Phil on the map.
Oh, sorry, I just get you people mixed up.
Damn.
The guy looks pretty insulted, but he just
Just
you
say it
know,
like it is.
like in the elf way, he's just kind of like, whatever, peasant, leave me alone.
What?
I'll have you know I'm part of the
Peasant?
clergy.
Says,
I'm
yeah.
a nobleman, I'll have you know. I'm Phil Skeleton Slayer George Shaniqua Harrodley, the first of his name.
Says,
wouldn't
never
talk
heard
shit
of
to
him.
me. Yeah? Your face is about to hit your face is about to hear about my fist or something like that. I don't know.
Start pummeling him.
Yeah, you actually want to punch him in the face?
Yeah.
Hello, face.
All right.
Meet my fist.
Alright, let's go. Tavern brawl. Roll for initiative, right?
Do I hear this?
Well, I'd get the first punch either way because it's a sucker punch.
I'll give him a surprise. I'll give him surprise. We'll see if he gets surprised. How about that? He is an elf, so I mean, yeah, he's not surprised.
Okay. Oh shit. 6. I'll just do it.
Wait. So, do you have your magical cestus on as well?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah. So I guess that first punch, AC 5, yeah, that lands. Go ahead and roll for damage.
I like how you're fighting a guy because he looks like me.
So yeah, you punch the guy in the face, and he's like, "What the fuck? You're wearing steel gauntlets." So the guy draws his sword, and he's gonna swing at you with the sword. And the bartender is like leaping over the bar. He's trying to come over. I'll roll for his initiative too.
Oh god.
Well, I guess Hodron would join the fight as well.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
And Paragon and Gregory would too.
We'll just keep. I mean, he's not coming in to like interfere. He's coming in to stop the fight, right? But yeah, the elf is going to try and swing at you with his sword. And he misses, and then your second fist. Oh, actually, no. All your attacks go off at the same time now.
Oh shit!
Because you have +2 weapons, so just do them all.
Well, I don't want to. Actually, I kind of do want to kill him.
Okay,
Knock
AC
him the
11
fuck
isn't
out.
a hit anyway. AC of 1 is a hit. Roll for damage. Okay, you punch him in the face and he just falls to the ground unconscious.
Get fucked.
And
Barkeep, your finest
Duncan
room.
comes running over and he's like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's all over now. You don't have to worry about it. He
I
gets
know it's a
sorted out.
punty elf, but can you not punch my customers in the face, please?
I'll refrain.
God damn it.
Just knocked him the fuck out.
Picks up the elf, takes him upstairs.
It's just some random guy comes in. I thought you were someone else. Oh, screw you, man. He gets punched in the face. Could you imagine that? Oh my gosh.
I'm assuming you'd leave Gregory in the stables, right? Or do you really want to bring him?
Yeah. I don't want to leave him.
Alright. Oh, there you go. Duncan will say, I see you have a penchant for pets like me. I used to have a pet too, but I sold him.
Who, what? Where? Who's saying this to me?
Duncan, the bartender, when he sees Gregory.
Oh, he's like, oh, I found him raiding some weird old guy's house.
That was Slowlius's mansion.
Yeah?
Some weird old guy. He's not even old. Duncan says, I used to have a tiger from the west, but I sold him.
Oh,
Sold him
cool.
to a nice young dwarf, who now
Right.
rides him into battle.
Okay, no, that's nice. I didn't ask for your fucking life story, alright?
He's like, you want to fight too?
Alright then.
He's like, all right, I'm just trying to be friendly, you know. Bartender's supposed to be friendly.
Right, yeah. I was just kidding, I guess.
I guess. Oh boy.
And he says, you best be careful around these parts. There's a plague in town.
There's a what?
A plague.
Oh shit.
A plague of what?
Of death that killed
Dead
the
people, I guess.
killed the one barkeep dad from the last bar that you were just in.
Yeah.
That wasn't a plague of fists from our pugilist.
No.
He just beat the shit out of a random elf at the bar. All right, so
Beat the poor elf senseless.
yeah, in a nutshell, yeah. So morning kind of comes around. And I'm assuming you guys just kind of come outside. These two wouldn't be here. I suppose the Bollywogs probably wouldn't be here either.
I rested
So-
well, but this bed was lumpy. And the food mediocre.
Oh shit. Yeah, you guys come outside and you see the big lizard man I described earlier. Seems to be some sort of conflict going down with the people who are sitting at the table before, and they have their weapons leveled at him. And they're saying like, "Oh, we don't like your kind around here."
I don't
Evidently
like
you
you
are.
telling me that you don't like me coming around here.
OX will detect good on everything. Just see what's.
No, it's no good. It's no good.
There's no good. Alright. I guess we don't like your house gets triggered. What do you mean your kind? That's racist.
I mean, kinds
more-
like him, Rickos. And no good for anybody.
Coats.
And Raja says, what about me?
We have no fucking idea what you are.
And she flips her little tail around.
You can go too, I guess.
Alright, House walks
Now
up
that
to
you
color-
mention it.
Yeah, House will walk up and color spray their ass. Ain't no room for racists.
All right. Another bar fight, I guess. All right. Initiatives.
Wait, what? Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
But it seems as if the only people aware of what's going on right now are Dracus and Halsk and Anne.
I guess Anne will stay out of the fight and she'll just be like, oh dear. Oh no. What are you doing, Halsk?
And you know, the guys are saying like, "Oh, he's imperialist scum." Those Rickos. Don't tell me you haven't heard of them.
I have. I don't know what they are, though.
So? That doesn't give you the right to just hate him because of his race?
Yeah, it does. But yeah, I suppose this person here, seeing that Halsk is starting to cast a spell, kind of draws their sword and advances on Halsk, swinging at him.
Alright.
And he hits Halsk.
That AC 23?
All right, I'm back.
Yep.
Whoa. Alright.
Shit.
And Halsk takes 10 points of damage.
What are we fighting?
And his spell fizzles.
Racists.
Oh, crap.
It's politically motivated.
You can't do that. PC House.
So, House spell fizzles that he was trying to cast. And the big lizard man kind of finally steps up and he says, "No, stop. The strongest should thrive. Do not help me." And he just punches this guy in the back of the head that just hit Halsk.
Can I go on 7?
Well, I was sort of doing it by whoever was up. So
Oh.
yeah, you can join in at the end of the start of the next round if
Okay.
you want.
I'm just gonna keep sleeping in.
All right, so he kind of smacks this guy in the back of the head for 7 points of damage. Raja?
She's gonna drop a web spell and right in front of house, can pin it to the walls here and here. Right
Sure.
there. And right there. To catch all of them, including Lizard Man.
Abigail's like, "My tavern!" Alright, like that.
Well, excluding house.
Well, he's in the area of effect, so... How would you do it without hitting Hausk and getting all of them?
Shape it like an L?
You can't, you pick 2 points and the web goes between those 2 points. Like, you have to anchor it to 2 things. Alright, but they're all kind of stuck in the web and they say, "Fine, we give up. Stop this." They're kind of trapped in the web now, so there's not anything they can do.
No mercy for the wicked. I'm not even a part of it, so.
Yeah, Dracus?
So they have surrendered?
Yeah.
He's not going to attack anybody if the battle's over now.
Sure. So I suppose, yeah, they all... I mean, they tried to break through the web, but they're not being aggressive. I suppose it goes all the way around back to Hausk again. Depending on how he wants to react.
Yeah, he'll break out of the web too, and he'll just kind of sit by the side and watch as the racists leave.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to end the combat then. Yeah, they kind of break free and they just head back inside the tavern and sit down again.
As their chairs stick to their ass.
Yeah, well, I don't know, they're kind of like... Yeah, they've got strands of web all over them, I guess. But the lizard man seems kind of annoyed, and he turns to House and he says, "Why did you do that?
Because you were in trouble.
You dishonored me."
Dishonored you how?
But he says, "The strongest should thrive. How dare you interfere? You have interfered with the natural order of things. You make
Natural
all
orders?
Ricote weak. You make all kind weaker. Only the strongest Ricote are supposed to survive." And he kind of just spits on
Not
the
even-
ground
Not even grateful at me for saving you.
and leaves.
Fuck was his problem. Everyone here is an asshole.
Draco says, well, I think the strongest did survive. We won, didn't we?
That's true. Hmm.
Ah, the minds of a peasant.
Well, I suppose onward for what we came here for, then, I suppose.
I suppose you're investigating what? Why are you here?
Anne's here to get that scroll.
Oh,
So
okay. So you want to go and see a representative of wankers?
Yes, of the modern wankers. Maybe they've changed their acronym, you know.
No, they haven't.
No, it's just it's wankers for 100 years then, huh?
Wankerdisness.
Yeah.
For hundreds of years, we've called ourselves the wankers.
It's a tradition. All right. Well, Abigail can point you towards a wanker. So
Those are bound everywhere, don't they?
she says if you go to Pharmaceuticals, there's a man there called Harrod Farn who's part of that organization in the market square.
Hmm.
But you guys all here.
I suppose that we shall go there.
Holy shit, is Hugh Jackman in this town?
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, real steel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wolverine is here. So yeah. There's Pharmaceuticals.
Yes. I suppose.
Yeah. The first thing you see as you come in is the great big stone golem just kind of standing in the corner.
Oh.
Where's the vor?
Fluffy. Oh yeah, he should. I suppose he can come along. He might get into trouble, but
Demon dog. Hyena.
so as you walk in, Harrod says, greetings, welcome to Pharmaceuticals. I'm Harrod. How can I help you?
Ooh. First I just saw your stone golem. What's the story behind him? Ooh.
Oh, I just made him to defend my my place. He's been in the family for generations, but I had to rebuild him after he was destroyed a few years back.
Oh, what happened to him?
Altercation with some ogres in town.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Well, you're powerful to have rebuilt him then, huh?
Yes, and it was not cheap either, but he does a good job, so...
Certainly looks strong. Yes, speaking of which, I am here as a representative of wankers from the district of Meridan.
This is Meridan?
Yes.
Oh. Nah, it is not many people know of that place.
Yeah. Shredded in fog for 100 years. It shall keep it on the down low, but we found a way through the mists. Kind of troublesome. Causes a lot of problems.
I'm part of a wizards organization where our one rule is to share information. You do know that, right?
Yeah. Well, the king is dead, and the mists have ended. So there's that.
Oh, I'm sure that's good for everyone then.
I hope so. 100 years of stagnation have happened in that capital. It'd be a shame how much knowledge has been missed. But now we're out of that, and we're looking for a particular scroll.
Yeah, I fucking killed him. White power.
Harrod's like, what?
Spy
What was that last part?
Spy was like,
What was that whole thing, actually?
Spy was like, oh, don't mind him. He's just stupid. Wait outside, Duran.
I've heard that can happen in albinos.
All right. So we're looking for is it transfer enchantment? Is that the one that we're going for? still have not found that spell.
Says, unfortunately, I don't have that spell here.
Well, do you know of where I could get it? You seem to be quite powerful and knowledgeable to even created remade a stone golem. So I presume you have very many friends, huh?
Well, there are not. To be honest, Francis is kind of short on wizards these days.
Ooh,
The only
why
one I
so?
can think of who would have such a thing is what's his name? I haven't talked to him in many years. As the DM looks up his NPC name, he forgot. Good old Wriggles. Regifast. Tackerold Rigworthton. He likes to be called Wriggles, though.
Ah,
He lives in some ruins
Wiggles.
up to the north, near Dantor.
well,
I can give you directions if you like. It's not the safest place, though.
Well, that would be quite nice to be able to go there and. You're sure he would have the scroll to purchase?
He is the most likely person to have the scroll. I don't know if he would be willing to part with it, but
I'm sure we can make some arrangements.
if he doesn't have it himself, I'm sure he knows where to find it.
All right then.
Be careful, though. He is a little odd, let's say.
Ooh. Enough to summon a demon to rampage the whole continent, odd? Or...
He has actually done that before, so yes.
Oh. Well, then that's quite scary. Well, I do... Oh, one more thing before we leave. Do you know what stone elementals and their grave-like kin love to eat?
Says, well, elementals don't have to eat.
If they would, or what do they enjoy? Diamonds and such?
He says, well, it depends what sort of thing you're talking about. I mean, are we talking in their metaphysical state on the inner planes, or in their physical state here?
In a physical state
prime.
here, in the prime.
So, well, they don't really have a need to eat anything. They're incapable of eating.
Well, if they were to treasure an object, something that they'd really like as a gift, what would they take?
Well, I mean, if you have them here, their freedom is probably what they would value the most. But other than that, just I suppose some sort of precious mineral.
Do you have any sort of diamond dust on you, or pure gems?
Says I do, but those things are actually relatively common to them. You would want to look for something like opal.
Opal?
Or obsidian.
I could do that. Maybe make some great. Oh, wait, we still have the gigantic remnants of the phylactery. Do we not? We can give that to him. It was a giant.
That's made of opal, yeah.
Opal.
That would also mean something to him because it was his owner's.
Yes.
Yeah.
I suppose that we should do that now. It was great. It was nice to meet you, Harold Farn. We'll track down these Wriggles for you. Maybe get you in touch again. That'd be quite nice.
Very good. It's been great jerking off with you. That is the general exchange of research and knowledge. So.
Wanker's jerking it off.
Yes, and I hope we can jerk off again later.
Yeah. I'll jerk to you too. And goodbye, Wanker. And I'll just kind of walk out the shop.
I suppose Harold will now turn to Spivey and he says, "And how might I help you, good sir?" If Spivey is here.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm here. What?
Yeah, so as Anne leaves, Harold turns to Spivey and he says, and how might I help you, sir?
Oh, I leave too, was Anne.
Oh, okay, sure.
What kind of shop is this?
Which shop?
Or where we're at right now?
It's a Well, he's like an alchemist, and he also is a wizard. So
Does he have wares for sale?
yeah, he sells potions and things like that, and scrolls.
Can
I'd like to
I
keep it-
Maybe
Can I
the
see
odd
what he
magic
has?
item.
Can I see what he has for sale?
Yeah. Let me just get a list here. So, as for
Now,
potions,
what
he
did I
has
tell you about blowing our cover?
he has potions of clairaudience, clairvoyance, climbing. Um, he has an elixir of youth, potion, all the healing potions, obviously. He has a potion of fire breath, potion of fire resistance, potion of flying. He has a potion of heroism, just the one. Some potions of invisibility, some potions of invulnerability. He's got oil of etherealness, oil of elemental invulnerability, potion of polymorph self. He has quite a lot of things,
It
basically.
is quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't think I need any of that. Although I feel like, who is it? Who is it like that's close to dying? They needed the youth.
That was Hordron a while back, but we bought some oils of youth back then too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, he's always close to death because he's a polywog, so...
Yeah.
Do you have the magic items pre-rolled, or if we see that?
I do not have them pre-rolled, no. I can roll them now.
I suppose we'll just want to do the cat elemental first, then Rory or Phil.
Sorry?
What would you like to do? The cat elemental then next. See what we can do.
Okay.
Isn't that something you want to keep as an ace in the hole? Like you just throw the cat at them and then dispel magic? And it turns into a giant ass grave elemental.
I'd also like to keep it as a henchman. That'd be quite nice.
So much room for activities.
I know. Oh, you can go all the way
so-
out there.
Call upon faith, I think, only helps me, but I can use moment to help you.
Yes.
Any potions of giant strength he might have?
He does not
So
have any
how-
potions of giant strength right now, no.
So are we like dispelling magic on the cat to make it an elemental, or how are we getting it back to the elemental state?
Is I would just dispel the magic, and we'd
So
see.
I have to help you rather than I can't really do it myself. Actually, I might have dispel magic.
Well,
You should have access to dispel magic.
I do. I brought 2 today.
Well, so... Phil
I have
should-
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have it learnt. I learnt it today.
I mean, Kiana can talk to it, so it can also become hers too. Which would be quite nice.
I can do
Quite.
that.
It is quite powerful.
So I could cast both spells and dispel magic on it, so it doesn't die.
Yes, but
It's
that's
just-
true. It might not want to. It might not want to be our henchman. We'll have to see.
Okay.
We're just gonna
In which
unleash a
case we
grave
have to
elemental.
kill it.
I mean, it might have a magic item in the middle of it. One of it had it last time.
Yeah, that shield was kind of useless.
Well, no. Well, I mean, last time we got boots. It might be like a loot pinata, but let's see what we can do. At worst, we have another dead elemental. That I've been toting around trying to keep alive because I liked it.
Well, hopefully it has an affinity toward you,
Hopefully, I mean,
since
I
you've
see.
been treating it so well.
Have you been petting it and feeding it
oh
regularly?
yes, Anne has been loving her cat.
You also have to think about how large this guy's gonna be, and how he's not gonna be able to follow us anywhere.
He can walk through stone, but I suppose having someone else in the demi-plane to help watch it and keep guard while we have munchkins running through it could also be nice. So would you guys like to do that, or what do you guys think? I'm taking suggestions.
Sounds good.
I don't know if it's good to have it as a minion. I think it's great to have it as an ace in the hole.
I mean, we can't really walk around with an elemental, can we? Or maybe, I don't know.
I mean, we walk around with a giant frog and, like, a four. I mean, this elemental will just walk beneath our feet.
It's made of dead bodies.
Oh, that would be very troublesome. Still very kick-ass,
Brave
though.
elemental.
We could give it
Sounds
clothes.
pretty smelly.
We
Like,
could throw
if we
like
just, like,
we could throw a big overcoat over it.
yeah, maybe like a
Really?
really big giant a troll
put
or
a-
something. I don't know.
You put a big tarp over it and have
Is-
it walk
is-
around and be a scary.
Isn't the grave elemental like twice the size of the stone elemental in the shop?
That's a stone golem.
Or stone golem?
No, it's a similar size.
Oh, okay.
It is 8 hit dice. It's pretty sizable. I still have that Bahir too.
You have it what? When?
Here?
When
Yeah,
did we get that?
we charmed a Bahir.
But
Wait, when
where?
did we? We
What?
didn't charm it. What the
Yeah, I
fuck?
did.
But how?
Oh,
I
I
don't
forgot.
remember that at all.
I forgot Phil missed that session. It was the session after you destroyed the entire.
Oh,
Yes, there's a gigantic, those lightning snakes. I charmed it
yeah, I remember it. But
after like 4 charm spells.
right.
And it's still charmed. We only took a day to get here, right?
Yeah.
Why did you charm it?
Well, you spent a couple days resting at the palace, but that's still charmed.
Well, I mean, we could warp there real quick, warp real back, see if I can fit the Bahir in the portal. Likely not, but we could see. We might just want to give it up. I feel like I'm just. Yeah, let's just keep this as an ace in the hole for now. We can always do it later. Or does the cat actually, like, know? Is the cat, like, looking up at me?
I mean, it's just a cat. Yeah.
He's
It's
kind
just
of
the
like
personality
doesn't
of
give
the
a fuck
cat.
about anything you do ever.
Yeah.
I
Just
suppose we
haven't
could
really
just.
like
Cats
you.
normally do.
Suppose we should go off and do wriggles. I'm derailing as it is.
He's kind of like, thanks for feeding me. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Cats.
Not as friendly as Lucky, certainly.
Let's just do it. Because if he rejects it and doesn't stick around, we still have that opal to sell. Right?
We'll just walk around with this giant corpse-covered elemental. Let's do it.
All right, let's go for it. Any objections? If you even one objection, and I won't do it. Nothing? No? We're being badasses over here?
When are we not badasses?
Fair enough. All right, I'm gonna put the cat down, and I'm gonna get like a piece of tuna. I'll put it down so it eats it and stands still. I get Phil to
Sure.
come over and touch the cat and cast his moment spell. Or would it be on the cat, or it'd be on me?
It would be on you. He tells you when the perfect moment it is to do something for the best results.
Suppose we'd go off into a field and I'd hit it with the spell magic and see if it survives. If not, we have like a grave elemental corpse on the ground that may or may not contain a magic item.
Well, it's already corpses, but yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, a corpse of corpses. I'll throw that. Yeah, well,
Okay, yeah, so,
It takes a
rise,
wish to
gravy!
it takes a wish to make a golem. So you'd have to successfully dispel 18th level magic at least, right?
it's an elemental, so.
Oh.
Remember the elemental I polymorphed? That's the
right.
one.
Yeah, so, suddenly the cat kind of disappears, and where it was, there's this elemental form of, it's got all like this grave dirt in it, and you can see all these skulls and bones and tombstones sticking out of it. And it's just standing there where the cat was.
All right, Anne will walk up to it and be like, "Shh, you're all right now. The Lich is dead. You are free from your curse."
Kind of looks down at Anne, then gets on all fours, goes, meow! And then tries to climb up a tree and just rips it out of the ground and like breaks the whole thing.
Okay, Anne will
That's
walk over
freaking
to it.
awesome.
Yeah, Anne will walk over to it and see if her months of pampering it had helped. And her charm monster spell that she had previously cast on it.
It does that
See-
thing where, you know, cats, they like turn their head away and they're like,
Oh, Anne will like stroke the grave elemental under the chin like she used to do to Gravy, to see if it remembers. And it doesn't claw the ever living shit out of Anne.
it just kind of like scampers away, like, you know, like, hey, don't bother me. Cats are assholes, remember? So, I mean, you know.
It may take a while for it to regain its memories, I suppose.
If it stayed as a cat long enough, it'll believe it's a cat polymorphed into an elemental.
I didn't think this through. Like half of my goddamn plans. I suppose.
Still funny as shit.
Yeah, it's cat elemental. I suppose we just let this in the town and let the other group find it. Be like, what the fuck happened here?
Just leave it out in the wilderness, yeah. Go for it.
Nah, I guess Anne will. She'll try and like get a fish.
Dogs would suddenly come up in town, mauled to pieces.
Just flattened. Anne will get a fish as she tries to. If the previous charm spell she had on the cat, if that worked.
You're doing what, sorry?
So we're gonna fish to see if it's still attracted to the fish. I mean,
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It comes over to take the fish, and it just like smashes the fish into like it just crushes the fish into his forehead.
I think I need a ranger here, guys. I thinks it's a cat. This is out of my expertise. So, either of you could work.
Can I attempt animal friendship on it if it thinks it's still a cat?
Oh, yeah.
How many spare hit die do you have on your animal friendship?
What, she's like a 6th level druid? She's got a lot.
So that's
That's
12
That's a
total,
great
right?
question. I actually don't know.
And a cat's
that's-
like a quarter of a hit die.
It's an elven cat.
Oh, so one hit.
So no, there's a 4 hit die.
Oh,
Oh.
So
Well,
you
it
have
counts as 2 hit dice.
exact.
That only counts as 2 hit dice because it's an animal. It's like you have twice your level in hit dice worth of animal friendship.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have 8 hit die left, and it's an 8 hit die elemental. So sure.
Perfect.
So, yeah.
It's just a cat.
I was
Okay.
like, can we teach this grave elemental cat tricks?
I was hoping it'd be like an actual elemental, but no, it's a goddamn cat now. I guess it now has. I think Kiana now. It's now Kiana's.
Hold on.
Oh.
And it still saves as an 8 hit die elemental. Don't forget.
Yeah, so you have to
yeah.
cast a lot of animal friendships on it. Doesn't get it. It's either failed saving throw.
I've only got one.
I guess we'll have to like.
Okay. No, it seems receptive to the animal friendship,
Wow.
Shit.
and it
Oh,
it
sweet
comes up
baby.
to like it like rubs itself against Kiana and like starts to crush you by mistake.
Oh,
You
oh,
I
should
guess.
get this shit in
can
the
I
cat
speak
box.
elemental at it?
Yeah.
Like, does my ring work for grave elementals?
Yeah, you can speak elemental with your ring. However, it's a cat.
So, it does it know elemental?
No,
Still?
it thinks it's a cat.
Oh, shit.
But there is a speak with the animal spell. So.
Well, I don't know that right now.
Eventually, it should go back to.
Should it? Anne
it
doesn't
should-
even know.
Well,
Anne is done.
Okay, so the way that the polymorph spell works is like they take a chance of losing their personality or whatever. But I mean, it would work in reverse. It's just going to take a while.
I mean, you guys did kind of fuck with the natural order here.
Not according to the spell effect. According to the spell effect, once
No,
it makes the
because
change, it
this is
thinks it actually is that creature, and even if you change it back, it still believes it's the other creature.
Yep. So it's just a cat.
Well, I mean, you guys don't know, right? I mean, there are a multitude of other factors in play. Like one thing is that it's not a normal elemental. It's an elemental of an elemental lich who is now dead. But when you polymorphed him, he wasn't dead. Now he is dead. So there's an extra level of complication there.
Well, I suppose Kiana. Yeah, it's Anna's kind of jealous, but it's Kiana's now.
You have 2 cats now, yeah.
Unintentional.
No.
Yeah.
One's just got a bad animal.
No.
Is it still gonna be gravy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still called gravy. You're gonna have to train it to use its sinking power, but other than that, I think you have a straight up cat now. It might
I'll
go back
Just
to its
be the
normal
crazy cat lady. That's all right. The crazy grave elemental lady.
form. Is the elemental like an actual elemental shape, or is it shaped like a cat?
Gravy.
It's
Parentheses,
Oh, that'd
the
be
cat,
extra
parentheses, the
awesome
grave
if it was a
elemental.
cat-shaped grave elemental.
Because they can shape their form, I think.
it's just like an elemental. It's like humanoid shaped still, but it's like on its 4 legs.
Yo, Phil, can you stone shape its head into like a cat?
Jesus.
I don't
mean,
know.
you
Well,
would-
it's a grave though.
you would have to like craft bones.
Well, it's composed out of grave dirt and graves. It's not exactly.
Yeah, they're like amorphous blobs that can take any shape they want, but like it has the intelligence of a cat as well. So it's just like it probably just changes shape as it wishes.
Hey everybody, look, it's Gravy the cat, the grave elemental.
Gravy the cat, the grave elemental. This whole situation is absurd. I love it. Let's go adventuring now. You've got a damn cat.
Time to go find that dude.
Yep. Let's go find Wriggles.
Grave elementals do a lot of damage too.
But it thinks it's a cat.
Yeah, but it'll do
Still
grave
does
elemental
the damage as
damage.
a grave elemental. It still has the
It just
weight.
thinks it's a cat.
Have you ever tried telling a cat what to do?
I mean,
Well-
you're animal friendship with it. You're
Yeah,
like,
you
it's
train it.
special. You charmed it.
Yeah,
So you
right.
can train it to like use its special powers too.
For 3 months. For the next 3 months, you can train it to do stuff.
I mean, Lucky's a potato, so
Dude, you could use Lucky to enlarge the elemental.
I can.
You can actually hop that elemental and like ride to the earth too, or just the grave elemental can. This is gonna be fucked. I love it. No, let's go find Wriggles then. If we're
It's
all
like
down.
trying to climb trees and shit. Just destroys the tree.
It will learn eventually, probably,
I hope so.
but it can't climb trees.
Just hope nobody brings a
No.
yapping dog along.
Yeah, what's gonna happen to Gregory? He's a plant. Right, we have a soil cat and we have a plant dog.
nice.
I'm sure it'll go great.
This is
Gravy will
fun.
listen to me.
Yeah,
Maybe.
at least a majority of the time.
Or maybe Lucky can be my translator. They can speak together.
I mean, it's still a cat. Like, it still doesn't speak normally, but
Well, it speaks cat, right? Lucky speaks cat.
no, it doesn't speak cat. It's a cat. If you cast a spell, then you can communicate with it verbally.
I don't think cats really communicate with each other, do they?
Not
Yes.
through a language, but... Alright, well, yeah, you guys have a grave elemental now, I guess.
I'm kind of
What's
jealous. That was kind of.
What's
Yeah, let's go. We got this.
What's going to be funny is when it goes into heat.
That's true.
How do we
Was
need
it
to?
male or female?
I should have polymorphed it into a toddler. That would have worked out better.
How would that have worked out
How
better?
would that be any better? Yeah.
That's
You're probably
way more
right.
destructive.
brave
Yeah.
elemental throwing temper tantrums.
Yeah, that's probably right. Never mind. Shit. All right, this is probably the best thing that could have happened out of all of this.
Have you ever dealt with a 5-year-old?
Yeah, I pray to God I haven't. I don't never have to.
Ugh, I can't get my encounter map to work. I've been trying to.
If
Go
it
to
falls
it
off a building,
sometime.
will it land on its feet?
It would just crush anything at the bottom, probably.
Well, it can actually phase to the ground, so well, it'd
Yeah.
crush anything there. That
It's
it like
an
swim.
amorphous blob, so it can fall infinite distance and be fine. Like it's just a blob of dirt and rock and bone.
So basically a cat. No fall damage.
Yeah. Well, even if it fell out of orbit, Well, I guess cats can do that too, can't they? Without getting hurt. Cats are fucking
Yeah.
weird.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get any of my maps to load, so. Damn it. Yeah, we'll
Gravy
probably
the
have
cat,
to,
grave
we'll probably have to
elemental.
end things here. Like, I would take you guys to the encounter map, but yeah, it just doesn't want to.
Well, things worked out fairly well, I suppose.
I think we made progress today.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
to have a look around and stuff like that, and you got to meet
We have access to
some people.
a plane, a portal that could teleport us
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
You've had a look around Efrantis as well. All right, well, I suppose, yeah.
I will see you next week.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. I actually do have something I need to sort out anyway, so yeah. See you guys. Bye.
Right,
Bye.
see you.